All right, folks, well, welcome back to an all new episode of Maksim Outdoors. And as you can see behind me, I'm going to be taking you through an all new covered bridge here this week. This is covered bridge number 3 for my covered bridge series. And we're standing along the very small Robinson Fork, as this stream is known. So this is the Danley Covered Bridge, also located here in Washington County. Like I said in the last episode, we're going to try and hit about 5 separate covered bridges today, and this happens to be the second one of the day. Very similar to the bridge that we seen last week, the Erskine Covered Bridge, one of the oldest ones in the United States. But yeah, let's take a walk on through the Danley Covered Bridge here. And just like the Erskine Covered Bridge we checked out last week, this is very similar. It also has a queen post rather than a king post that is so you know, infamous with these covered bridges. I'll post a little image down below kind of showing you the difference between the king post and the queen posts. But here you have it. Not in the best of shape compared to the Erskine Covered Bridge. A lot of these bridges will, you know, just fall apart over the years and kind of get forgotten. As you can see along a back dirt road here, it probably doesn't get too much use. But yeah, there's a little walkthrough for you all out there. And yeah, the Danley Covered Bridge. I'm gonna head on down there and give you guys a better view from this side of the road. Well, here's a nice look at Robinson Fork as it heads underneath the Danley Covered Bridge. Bit of a different perspective for you all out there. There's Sam in the truck sitting up over on the hill. And as you can see, this is another covered bridge with some windows. If you missed last week's episode, talked a little bit why a lot of these covered bridges don't have windows from what I've read, and also the Wandering Woodsman stated in one of his videos. Back in the day, whenever horses would have came across these bridges, they would have gotten spooked if they would have seen, you know, the height difference and the water below, and probably would have turned around. So that's kind of the running theory on why these covered bridges don't have windows. So a little interesting thing to think about, you know, horse and buggies coming across these bridges. Just imagine, you know, people coming across on horses late at night after leaving a tavern, heading up to their farm here up in the hills of Washington County. And that's another thing I should note. This was not too sketchy, but a little bit different. A lot of dirt road like this, gravel road to get to this bridge. So kind of just shows you how in the middle of nowhere some of these bridges can actually be. And there's a website out there that actually tells you how much traffic some of these bridges get. I think this one only gets about 20 cars a day that cross it. So well, one other thing I like to check out on these old covered bridges is to check out the underside and see if they have been retrofitted over the years. A lot of them you'll see, you know, new steel beams and whatnot that run across. And this one looks like this is pretty much all original, except for those, what are those, 6x6s or 8x8s that they have running down into the creek. But as you can see, all the original block work seems to still be there. So this is I believe the first one that we've seen so far on this channel that is somewhat all original from what I can tell. Pretty cool. All right, well, one last view here at the Danley Covered Bridge here, and it seems that I've made a friend up on the hill there, a cow that seems to moo every time I talk. So if you hear a weird noise, that's him, not me. But let's do one more walkthrough of the Danley Covered Bridge here, built in 1887. located here in Washington County. I don't know if I already spoke about it, but Washington County boasts about 23 different covered bridges. And there's my cow friend there in the distance, as you can hear. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this covered bridge series. And if you are, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Should I keep doing it? Should I give up? Like the video, subscribe if you aren't already, and check me out on Instagram and Facebook. And before we end this video, of course, we'll be driving through this like we do on all the other covered bridges. So signing out for me and Mooey the cow here, this is Maksim Outdoors. All right, and here is your very short drive here across the Danley Bridge. Here's the culprit of all the noise, Mooey the cow here. Now he doesn't want to say anything to the camera now, I guess. There you go. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on the channel, he said. All right, guys, signing out from Washington County, covered bridge number 3, Maksim Outdoors and Mooey the cow here. All right, well, one last view here of the Danley Covered Bridge here, as I made a new friend over there in the distance. You can hear him. You can't make this stuff up. Woo! Alrighty then.